So today we're taking advantage of putting mulch out. We had a lot of rain down here in the DFW, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth market. So in lieu of doing our lawn mowing routes that we've communicated to everybody, we're actually starting to do little side jobs and do our backed up waiting list cleanups. Right now we're gonna put out probably 3 or 5 yards worth of colored mulch at one of our good clients' properties. It's always good to kind of store those and keep those backed up in the back burner if the clients are willing to wait. If you're an owner operator, or if you have smaller accounts, or you're a primarily maintenance company, you can use these rain days where ground is absolutely saturated and sopped to go and do this kind of cool stuff too. And also we'll be pulling out dead bushes that we lost in our winter storm down here for this client as well. But I know that there's a lot of talk of whether to go loose by the yard mulch or bag mulch. I've always preferred the bag mulch. It's a bit cleaner to work with, it's a bit easier to work with, and I found it that clean up at the end of the job that can sometimes be a bit more painstaking and take a little bit more time to clean up. It's a lot easier for that as well. And as far as like the cost goes per yard or per unit, they pretty much work out to be about the same. I found it that I'm spending the same exact amount of money, it seems like, give or take a few pennies, $1 or $2 or something like that, to get the bag versus the quantity by the yard mulch. Sometimes by the yard mulch just makes more sense. You have large open areas, but we have a lot of cookie cutter HOA properties that there's a lot of landscape out there. It's a lot easier to just drop bags behind it or use it to control, to spread it and stuff like that. And that's primarily my client. So for me, that pretty much works out. But in my opinion, up to a certain scale of project, I would highly recommend doing the bag. It's easier to transport. I know a lot of guys use the cart mate and different motorized and different things like that for a tool to transport that stuff. Even at that point, it's easier to do that. Oh, and also by the bag stuff, you get more in the bag than you do by the yard, because that yard, when it's scooped, it's kind of puffed out, it's kind of swollen up a little bit. But these bags, condensed, they're packed down, and you can get more quantity as you're transporting from truck via a wheelbarrow or even your cart mate. You get more in that actually saves time there too. So that's what I like to do. What does everybody else like to do? What is some of the options that y'all done in the past? What have y'all experimented with? We're gonna get out there and get the stuff spread out, try to take some snapshots, try to show you, maybe even jump on live a little bit and show you exactly what we're doing as far as pulling out these bushes as well. But we're a lawn mowing service, but we also do this, we cater to our regular clients this kind of option as well, really just to kind of keep our logo and our face in front of them as much as possible and not risk handing that off to another service that may potentially even pick up our client to be a full service company, if that makes any sense. Be blessed. We'll catch up with you soon, and hope y'all are having an awesome week. I know ours is starting off pretty saturated, so hey, touch base with you soon. Thanks.